here. A terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back. But Coach Alvin Gentry said the leadership on this team kept it together. And when we did get Zion, there was no jealousy. If anything, they wanted him to be more aggressive. For a rookie to hear that from a bunch of veterans, it shows their high character. Guys?
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Trey Burke is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose their focus just a little bit. How tough is it, do you think, to stay motivated at this stage of a long season?
Well, teams who have big aspirations, Kevin, aren't suffering through any of this. The other teams that are trying to be acutely aware of the potential of their team are watching their players very intently as to whether their focus can be maintained during the next 2 to 3 weeks of this season.
Ball, the pass to Ingram.
Wow! And that's big time from B.I.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic with the bucket.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
On offense here are the Pelicans. Pass to Adams. Back to Bledsoe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Doncic against Ball from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Doncic against Ball. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And stolen by Burke. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Down low, here's Williamson. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Doncic passes to Burke. Ball against Doncic. Lets it fly. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Ball hits them both. Mavericks trail by 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Doncic outside.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Adams, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Richardson.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Well, he never puts himself before his teammates. We know that. And unfortunately, that's not something we can say about all the 2 guards in the NBA. He inspires a fantastic team-first attitude through the whole squad.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Kleber. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Burke, the pass to Doncic. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Pelicans leading by 7. Ingram outside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Over to the wing. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Williamson.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic passes to Richardson. Out to Doncic. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball. Here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ball. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Doncic finds Kleber. It's stolen by Adams. Outside for Bledsoe. They get it back. There's the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Doncic following the score by New Orleans. Out to the wing. Now here's Burke, guarded by Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
This is a show of confidence here. This kind of possession from Porzingis, ready to shoot off the pass.
Bledsoe passes to Adams. Back to Bledsoe. Kicks it to Ingram. Pass to Bledsoe. Inside and stolen by Richardson. Fast break Dallas. Richardson's running. The 3 from Porzingis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Bledsoe. Burke covering. Adams dishes to Ingram. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up the D and just took it.
Dallas calls timeout. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Pelicans, they're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And checking out Dallas, 2 spots down.
You know, right now, Dallas, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
Here's Hart. 9 points last game out. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And he makes the first. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 7. Ingram outside. And it's Hayes in the corner. Brunson covering. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Outside for Redick. For three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, JJ's release is just so quick, even from three.
Brunson covering. Floats it up for Williamson.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 6. Left side Hardaway. Over Hart.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
Mavericks trail by 8. Right side Redick. The dish to Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Williamson. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Mavericks shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Brunson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Hardaway. Back to Brunson. There's the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Hart. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Cauley-Stein. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Brunson covering. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Comes up empty down low. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Johnson comes in for Ingram. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Brunson. 9 points last game. Here's Redick. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
Redick for 3.
And you can see they're struggling from the field. And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Hart, that's good. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Redick. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Brunson kicks to Redick. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 11. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson covering. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
New Orleans leading by 13 on the court for the Mavericks. J.J. Redick is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Johnson. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. New Orleans making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas. Trey Burke comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Burke looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
So for the Pelicans, Adams, he's checked in for Hayes, and Ball subbed in for Josh Hart. And Richardson drops them both. Pelicans leading by 14. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Adams, the pass to Ball. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the three. And the Pelicans with possession here. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe bounced around a little bit in the early part of his career under the tutelage of Chris Paul when he first came into the league. Seems like he's found a home here and very much settling into his role.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Bledsoe hits them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. So the wing on the left. Here's Burke. Doncic trying to get open. Burke can't get it to go. Well, for New Orleans, shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Johnson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For 3, Bledsoe. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adams. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Bledsoe. Burke knocks it away. 4-on-3 break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson. Mavericks trail by 18. Over in the corner, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Count the basket. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Ball against Doncic. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And Doncic throws it down.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
New Orleans leading by 14. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Down low. Porzingis with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. It's good. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. Able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Outside ball. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
Never want to get fooled by a pump fake, but that time Bledsoe using it with great effectiveness.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for James Johnson. Bledsoe hits them both. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Ball kicks to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Bledsoe. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Bledsoe outside. And that one drops. Bledsoe's got 6 in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Doncic after Eric Bledsoe's score. And here is Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a three. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Bledsoe looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Richardson.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Redick comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. Good on the second free throw. Brunson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here's Doncic. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Three-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bledsoe passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Mavericks trail by 11. Now Doncic. He's got 18. A floater was shot by Redick. No good. The Pelicans shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
The first free throw is good. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Mavericks call time here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Brunson covering. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, the game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Brunson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Powell finds Cauley Stein. Right side Hardaway. Outside Redick. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Cauley Stein. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
One thing about Willie Cauley-Stein is you don't really use the word length with him. You talk about his mobility and just how athletic as a big he can be. That activity can be disruptive to any team they're playing against.
Now here's Adams. He has 5. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Stolen by Brunson. Redick with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Wasted no time on that one. So it's the Pelicans now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Hart. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity
Take a break.
within the same roles for a new team.
And he knocks down the first one. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan-Gomez is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Hardaway. He's right around 13 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. outside Hardaway. And he gets the bucket.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Pelicans leading by 13. Hart kicks to Ingram. Fades back. Mavericks with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hayes. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 13. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
The best work they've done is on the boards. They got a nice edge in the numbers, and it's got them to this lead. They were getting after it hard, boy. Wow, fighting, pushing, elbowing, throwing people around. We'll see if it takes something out of them in the second half.
And Kenny, how do you think the Mavericks were playing?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And here is Doncic. Stolen by Ball. Here's the break. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic passes to Burke. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here's Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him.
Nice job, Richardson, playing now in the mid-range. That tells me his offensive game is showing confidence.
Bledsoe kicks the ball. Passes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis looking it over. It's Richardson on the wing, covered by Williamson. Pass to Doncic. And Burke has it in the corner. Over Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Bledsoe left side, uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bledsoe's got 13.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Mavericks trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. It's Burke. It's out the key. It's hauled in by Adams. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Richardson finds Doncic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here are the Mavericks now. Burke with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. This is to Richardson. Doncic outside. Dallas, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 20. Williamson in the post. He's against Porzingis. Ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Bledsoe. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Adams, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Burke kicks to Kleba. The pass to Porzingis. Pass to Burke. Now Doncic. 18 points for him. Shoots over ball. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
In general, Porzingis' size is problematic. The D is not going to have any option but to foul him.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here is Bledsoe. He's got 13. Passes it to Ingram. Back to Bledsoe. He kicks to Ingram. He dishes it to Williamson. This one for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision where he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 1st in free throw percentage, 5th in blocks, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Doncic with the bucket.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile 3-level scorer.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 13. Pass to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Williamson, the pass to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Bledsoe passes to Ingram. To the paint. Stolen. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Burke. All free throws good from Doncic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Guarded by Doncic. The pass to Hart inside. Here's Williamson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses.
Well, Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick, with a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Doncic. 23 points in the game. On the wing, Hardaway. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Williamson double team to the left side wing. Down low. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Hardaway, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Hart has it in the corner. Doncic with the steal. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. On the Mavericks with some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Richardson. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. It's tipped. Ball against Brunson. Johnson, a wide open look. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-5 run here. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Redick is checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Mavericks trail by 14, and there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bledsoe passes the ball. No good. Good D by Hardaway.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Powell. Pass to Brunson. Hardaway with it. Just 4 to shoot. Magnificent rejection. And they're able to recover. Pelicans leading by 14. Here's Hayes. They get it back. Hernangomez. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Yes, that goes in. Bulls got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Softly drops in the floater. Redick's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, JJ doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Now here's Ball. He has 5. Hernangomez passes the ball. Back to Hernangomez. And stolen by Cauley Stein. The Mavericks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd. Hardaway against Ball. Fires from the wing. Hardaway, no good.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Here's Johnson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. .125 left to play here in the 3rd. Bledsoe kicks the ball. Passes to Hernangomez. And he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trail by 14. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And he's able to get it back. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his 1st foul. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Johnson. Dallas shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. And Hardaway gets it to go.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Bledsoe outside. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
Now you could see why there's so much talk about Bledsoe being physical on display there.
Here's Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Ingram, he's checked in for Hernangomez.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bledsoe against Brunson. Bledsoe outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 17.
And Bledsoe loving to take on this challenge here, not fearing getting hit on the way up.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans on top. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Burke in at the 1 spot. Now here's Bledsoe following the miss by Porzingis. Bledsoe passes to Ingram. The dish to Adams. Back to Ingram. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play, even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And Hayes throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. No good from Bledsoe. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 17.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bledsoe outside. Outside, Ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The 3 from Porzingis. Bledsoe with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 15. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot goes down. Bledsoe's got 19 points.
How about the soft touch of Bledsoe that time? Awesome job of arcing the ball, the floater high up into the air to get 2.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Powell. Pass to Burke. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with Detroit, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Josh Richardson comes in for J.J. Redick.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Now here's Williamson. Offensive rebound. Adams. No problem on the jumper in close. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 20 rebounds. Mavericks trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Shoots over Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot. This time looking for contact as well.
That's good from Richardson. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. That one misses. Pelicans leading by 16. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. And that one's good. Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Bledsoe. And it's Ball in the corner. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ball against Doncic. In the corner, it's Kleber. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Great open look there. Bledsoe's got 10 points here in the second half.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Burke. The pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Porzingis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Can't go in soft. You got to have intention when you go in there on the glass, and Porzingis wanted to beat everybody to the ball that time.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Ingram, and stolen by Richardson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Kleber. And here is Doncic. In the corner, it's Richardson. Shoots the 3. Here's Porzingis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Ingram. He can't get that one, and it's Dallas the other way. Now here's Burke. And there's the pass to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Doncic with the steal. Richardson outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
New Orleans leading by 13. Bledsoe with it. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's unselfish play there. Bledsoe doing a great job of splitting the D with his passing on that pick and roll.
So it's the Mavericks now. Now Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Basket good. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, these are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Adams, some nice D. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Ingram against Richardson. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Doncic. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Ingram. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 16-point game. Doncic with it. Hayes on him. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Ball. Nice D from Porzingis.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Ingram. Over Richardson. Fades. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
And the first one drops.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Both free throws good for Ingram. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trey Burke.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
New Orleans leading by 12. Ingram outside. The feed now to Bledsoe. Yep, that one goes. Bledsoe's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Mavericks trail by 14. And they double up Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Now this is where Porzingis can do the most damage. 7'3". He's got the height. He's going to shoot over just about anybody in the league.
Now here's Bledsoe. Kicks to Hayes. Over Kleba. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 14. The Mavericks shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Doncic feeling it out. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With the floater. Here's Adams. Ingram left side. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Adams. He kicks it to Hayes. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Eric Bledsoe.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. It's rebounded by Hayes. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside ball. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.